Knives and cutting tools. Chef's knife, or also called French knife. This is the most versatile and essential knife in the kitchen. It's big, strong, and sharp, perfect for cutting, chopping, slicing, and dicing almost any ingredient. It can even substitute for other knives if they're not available, hence also called the chef's best friend. Paring knife, a small knife used for peeling and cutting fruits and vegetables. Bread knife, a long knife with a serrated edge used to slice bread without crushing it. Melon baller or ball cutter, and some also call it Parisian knife. This small spoon-like tool is used to scoop out perfectly round balls from soft fruits like melon, papaya, and watermelon. Great for adding decorative touches to dishes and fruit salads. Pastry wheel or wheel knife, used for cutting pastry dough into shapes or strips. Now, similar to pastry wheel, we have pizza cutter, comparatively larger wheel used to cut pizzas without dragging the toppings. Peeler, used to remove the skin from vegetables and fruits. Zester, a small handheld tool used to scrape or grate the thin outer skin called zest of citrus fruits like lemon, lime, or orange. The zest adds strong flavor and aroma to dishes, desserts, and drinks. Grater, used to shred cheese, vegetables, or zest fruits. Sharpening steel, a rod-like knife sharpener used to keep knives sharp. Kitchen scissors and shears, used to cut herbs, opening food packaging, or small food items. Some shears also have built-in features like bottle openers or nutcrackers. Spoons, ladles, and turners. Solid spoon, used for stirring and serving food. Nowadays, chefs also prefer wooden spoons, which is good for stirring without scratching the pans. Slotted spoon, a spoon with holes or slots that allow liquids to drain out while lifting solid food. It's perfect for removing items like boiled vegetables, fried food, or poached eggs from hot liquids without taking the water or oil along. Ladle, a deep spoon used to serve soups or sauces. Turner or metal spatula, a flat broad-bladed tool used to lift, flip, or turn foods while cooking, like pancakes, burgers, or eggs. Rubber spatula or scraper, a rubber or silicone tool used to scrape, mix, and fold ingredients. It's soft and flexible, making it perfect for cleaning out mixing bowls, spreading batter, or gently folding whipped cream or egg whites without breaking their texture. Straight spatula palette knife, a long, flat, and straight-bladed tool used mainly in baking. It's perfect for spreading icing on cakes, smoothing batter in pans, or lifting delicate baked items. Offset spatula, like the straight spatula but with a bend near the handle, easier for lifting and spreading. Pie server, used to lift and serve pie or cake slices. Measuring tools. Measuring cups, to measure solid or dry ingredients accurately. And to measure small amounts of ingredients, there are measuring spoons. Kitchen thermometers, for checking the temperature of food. Scoops, mashers, and blenders. Ice cream scoop, a rounded, deep spoon-like tool used to serve ice cream in smooth, even balls. Masher, a handheld tool used to mash soft foods like boiled potatoes, cooked vegetables, or fruits. Meat tenderizer, a heavy tool used to soften tough cuts of meat. It usually has a handle and a flat or textured head, sometimes both sides. The flat side is for flattening meat, while the textured side helps break down muscle fibers, making the meat easier to chew and cook evenly. Pastry brush, used to brush butter, oil, or egg wash on food. Bench scraper, used to scrape or lift dough and clean work surfaces. Whisks, mixers, and blenders. Whisk or wire whip, a kitchen tool with a handle and several wire loops used to beat, mix, or whip ingredients. It's perfect for mixing eggs, whipping cream, blending sauces, or adding air to batters. For whisking or mixing, we also have a machine called stand mixer, which is used to mix dough or batter automatically. Strainers, sieves, and draining tools. Strainer or sieve, used to strain liquids or sift dry ingredients. Colander, it's also a type of strainer with big holes, used to drain water from foods like boiled pasta, rice, or washed vegetables. China cap, a cone-shaped strainer made of metal with small holes, used to strain sauces, soups, or stocks. Fine china cap or chinois, another cone shaped with extra fine mesh, used for straining very smooth sauces, soups, custards, or stocks. It gives a finer result than a regular china cap. Round bottom cup strainer, a small handheld strainer for light tasks. Food mill, a food mill crushes and strains soft foods at the same time. You turn the handle and it gives you smooth, seedless puree. Sifter, used to break up and aerate flour or dry ingredients like flour, cocoa powder, or powdered sugar. Steamer basket, a foldable or fixed basket with holes placed inside a pot to steam vegetables, dumplings, or fish. It keeps the food above boiling water so it cooks with steam instead of direct heat. Skimmer, a skimmer helps you take food out of hot oil or water. Great for frying or removing foam from hot liquids. Cooking pans and bakeware. Frying pan or skillet, used for frying or sautéing food, has a flat base and sloped sides. Sauté pan, similar to a frying pan but has straight sides and a lid, used for sautéing and shallow frying. Saucepan, a deep pan with a long handle and lid, used to boil or make sauces. Stock pot, a large deep pot with two handles, used for making soups, stocks, or boiling pasta. Griddle, a flat pan for cooking pancakes or sandwiches. Baking tray or sheet pan, a flat metal tray used for baking cookies or roasting vegetables. Cake pan, round or square pan used to bake cakes. Loaf pan, long rectangular pan used to bake bread or loaf-shaped cakes. Muffin or cupcake tray, tray with round cups used to bake muffins or cupcakes. Pie pan, shallow round pan used to bake pies or quiches. Casserole, dish, deep oven-safe dish used to bake items like lasagna or casseroles. Dutch oven, a Dutch oven is a heavy, thick pot with a tight lid, usually made of cast iron. It is great for slow cooking, braising, baking, or making stews because it keeps heat for a long time. Double boiler. A double boiler has two stacked pots. The bottom one holds boiling water, and the top one holds food that needs gentle, indirect heat. Specialty tools and miscellaneous. Garlic press, for crushing garlic cloves. Can opener, used to open cans. Cook's fork or meat fork, used to lift, hold, or turn large cuts of meat while carving or cooking. Sandwich scraper, used to clean and portion sandwiches. Pastry bag is a cone-shaped bag used to pipe out creams, icings, dough, or fillings. Oven mitts and hot pads. These are thick, heat-resistant gloves worn to protect your hands when handling hot pots, pans, or baking trays. Cutting or chopping boards, used to cut or chop ingredients safely. Cooling racks, for cooling down baked goods.